Hello, everyone. It's nice to be here. I'm from Australia. I was just back visiting Australia. Australian government, very dumb, very dumb. I'll tell you why. My sister Jackie has Down syndrome, so she's got disability benefits. So she's on disability benefits back home in Australia. And every year, my parents will get a letter from the Australian government asking if my sister Jackie still has Down syndrome. I'm like, government, you don't need to check in. If she's cured, you'll find out on the news, I reckon. The headline will be, woman cured of Down syndrome refuses to return parking permit. Okay, that's going to be the headline. Obviously, having a disability is hard, but you have to focus on the ability. Like, having Tourette's is hard because you yell out words, you can't always control it. But on the plus side, you do get to tell your boss exactly what you think of them. And you got the best excuse. That's a superpower. If you have Tourette's and your boss says, hey, I need you to work over the weekend, you can just be like, you motherfucking piece of shit. Bastard, low dog, dickhead, fuckwit. Cunt. I'm going to kill you and your family. And they have to be like, wow, must be the Tourette's. That's a real bad flare-up on a Friday afternoon. And I was just saying this as a joke the other night, and then a guy came up to me after the show and goes, oh, hey, mate, I've got Tourette's, and I've actually given that a shot. And I was like, how did it go? And he goes, I got fired. And he goes, but it was my fault because I said it in an email. So it's definitely his fault. But I've moved to London now. I feel like you guys complain a lot about the tube being like gross and disgusting and shit. And I like that it's a bit shit. I feel like in a functioning democracy, like the public transport's meant to be a bit shit. Because you got like Russia, North Korea, totalitarian fascist regimes, beautiful metro. Because there's propaganda from the regime. So when you take the train here and there's a guy just taking a shit on the platform, that is the smell of freedom. That's what that is. When there's a guy jerking off next to me on the train, I always let him finish. If I make him stop, I'm basically a Nazi. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's Remembrance Day, I will give him a hand. That's what they fought for. You know what I mean? You know? You're wearing a poppy, I fucking popped that cunt's cherry, okay? That's what I did to commemorate the troops. But that's true, like as soon as like human rights get better in a society, like the public transport gets worse. I went to Munich last year to do a show, and I'm Jewish, and I was in Munich, and I was like, I'm gonna go check out the Dachau concentration camp. And to get there, you gotta take a train to the concentration camp, and as a Jew, that's a weird feeling. Oh fuck, some of you have learned history, fuck yeah. So I'm waiting for the train to come, and the train got cancelled. And I've never felt more conflicted in my life. Because on one hand, I'm upset that my plans for the day have been disrupted. But on the other hand, nothing shows the death of fascism in Germany more than a rail replacement bus to the Dachau concentration camp. At that point, you're like, fuck, I think the Germans are fine now. Do you know what I mean? I think we can take our eyes off them. Do you know what I mean? Man, I'm not sure how you guys feel about Andrew Tate. I think the guy's a cunt, but he posted something the other day that I really liked. He posted that he says, he posted this on Facebook, I don't sleep with vaccinated women. And he was posting that to kind of like discourage people from getting vaccinated. But he's also a rapist and a sex trafficker. So I feel like if you were on the fence about the vaccine, you'd see that and be like, I fucking better get boosted. Do you know what I mean? Like that's, I don't want to get trafficked by this cunt. Do you know what I mean? I think they should get more sex criminals to help with like public health announcements. Like I think Prince Andrew should come out and be like, I'm only attracted to children who vape. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like every kid will be throwing out their double apple fucking straight away. The kids who are vaping, those are the ones you got to fucking keep an eye on. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't enough to stop you?
Great way to end the night. Michael Shafer, everybody. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Give yourselves a round of applause as well. It's been super fun. Give it up for the judges. Give it up for the judges. If I can get the cards back as well, please, judges.